Okay, welcome back to Amazing Abner. My name is Tom, and this is my second video in the YouTube growth series. In the first video, we tackled my first few months on YouTube. I kind of combined everything together and shared the numbers. So now, starting at this point, I'll be able to do these a month at a time. My goal is to show you how I'm growing, what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. Getting advice from you would be phenomenal, and trying my very best to grow this to become someday monetized. I'm one that if I do something, just like the eBay store, I try to do it to my very best. I set goals, and I do my very best to exceed those goals. And the same here with YouTube. So I'm going to share all of the stats here, including something that I find quite disturbing. And I will reach out to you to maybe give me some insight as to what I can do to resolve this disturbing issue. At Amazing Abner might be over. Now, in the first video, I made a critical mistake in the statistics that I showed on the screen. Unless you were watching these on a 70-inch TV, were probably too small to see. So I apologize for that. We will have that corrected in this video. I will overlay the entire screen with the numbers so you can clearly see all of the categories that I track and the numbers in each. So let's do that now. Let's go ahead and cover me up so you can see the numbers clearly. And we have our 2020 totals here. And just a quick rundown. As you can see, I posted 2 videos in August, 6 videos in September, October and November, only 3 each. And then I bounced back strong in December with 7. Now my goal, I think, moving forward is going to be 8 videos a month. I think for someone like me that I work roughly 45 hours a week with the real job, the day job. I do eBay as much as I can, but then I also want to fit in YouTube. I want to grow YouTube as much as I want to grow the eBay store or online selling in general. So I think realistically I can do 8 videos a month. So that is the goal. So as we look at everything here again, you see that in December when I bumped up to 7 videos, we ended the month with 1,116 views. And that is just for the month. So all the numbers you see in that column are just for that given month. You see I have an overalls total at the top, and I have a lot of that blocked out. That's because on the spreadsheet that I'm using, I have 2021 numbers already working in that as well. So I don't want to spoil anything for the next video. But as you see, we ended the year with 21 videos posted. That was beginning in August. And we ended with 3,000 views, which was nice. Our watch hours, we upped those quite a bit in December as well. We had our record of 73.9. Ended the year with 202 watch hours. Our subscribers, we ended the year with 65 subscribers on Amazing Abner. We earned another 15 subscribers, which actually was down. I don't like it when the numbers go down. And they have gone down consistently. October 21, November 18, December 15. So hopefully we can correct that in January. But our view growth was positive at 21%, and our sub growth was positive at 30%. Now, I love those numbers to be as they were in in September and October. It's a little easier when you're just starting out. If you have, 1 subscriber and then the next month you have 10, it's going to be a huge percentage growth. But obviously we want to continue just to be positive every month in those categories. All right, so I mentioned that I do want to share some of the things that I've been doing to help me boost my YouTube presence. And in the previous video, I mentioned that I always try to share a tip. I mean, like I'm somebody who want to be taking YouTube tips from probably the last person. But I will say one thing that I started in December. I'm obviously recording this, or not obviously, but I'm recording this in January 2021. I started using Tubebuddy. And if you're unfamiliar, Tubebuddy is an app. It has a lot of useful YouTube tools built in. There's different plans. I actually have it on mobile and on my desktop. I have a link below. It's actually an affiliate link. So if you're interested in checking them out, I would be honored if you would use my affiliate link. But one of the key things that I use with them is their keyword tool. And this allows me to find the best score for my channel in terms of keywords that I can use and rank for. It'll show me, I can go into any one of my videos and see how I rank in search. And a lot of these, I'll tell you what, I've been able to rank first, second, and third for, I mean, they're long tail keywords, but shows you how much they're searched for in a given month. There's just so much. I don't want to make this video all about that, but it is a fantastic tool. I highly recommend it. So I've been using that to kind of optimize my YouTube SEO to make my channel and my videos more easily found. The second thing that I've really focused on are my thumbnails, and I'm still tweaking as I go. But if you look at my last few videos, you see there's kind of a common theme. You know, I try to use the same base background just to tie everything together to make it look cleaner. And really, that's what people see. If you do pop up in their feed, they see the thumbnail and the title. If I use my keywords correctly and I do actually pop up on someone's feed, really the major thing to give me an opportunity to have them watch my video is the thumbnail, and the title too, but really that thumbnail. I'm trying to do much better, making them as intriguing as possible, make people want to click on them. But with that said, I mentioned there was something disturbing, and let's go ahead and touch on that. And before we look into the disturbing matter, if you made it this far in the video, please consider liking and subscribing. I would greatly appreciate that. I just always like to toss that in. Alright, so as you see there, what is disturbing me is the watch time from subscribers. So as you see, the lifetime of the channel, so from August 2020 through December 2020, our videos are watched by 90% non-subscribed viewers. What the? Only 10% of my views come from subscribers. So I am not able to convert these folks into subscribers. I think you want to have more of a, I mean, obviously in a perfect world, 50-50. I don't know what the best mix really is or what's realistic. I would think even 60-40, but 90-10. I am really struggling with something. I have not been able to put my finger on it. It could be personality related. Bruh. Now, if I do change my time frame to just simply December 2020, you see we did start to move in the right direction. We are now down to 84% not subscribed and roughly 16% subscribed. So maybe I'm slowly gaining some traction. We'll see in the next video if I can get that down to like 80-20. That would be great. And then just continue to go from there. But that's a tough one. I mean, I see these channels that, you know, within like the first month have 100 subscribers. I've been going since August. What the? And just recently here eclipsed, and as I mentioned, I'm recording this in January 2021. Literally just this month I eclipsed 100 subscribers. So bruh. I don't mind the grind, but then I take a step back. I'm like, my gosh, what can I do better? This seems like it is really slow. And obviously I wouldn't think I should have 500 or 1,000 subscribers at this point, but I don't know what realistic numbers are. So maybe you can kind of share where you were at the same time. So 6 months in, if you could comment, let me know how many subs you had on YouTube, or how long did it take you to get to 100 subscribers. If everybody replies it took them a month, I'm really going to feel bad. Amazing Abner might be over. Let's go ahead and jump on over to traffic sources. I thought this would be something interesting to share as well. And we are going to set this just for that December 2020 time frame. So we have our YouTube search as our #1 traffic source. And this is search terms used by viewers on YouTube to find your content. So when people are putting in certain search terms, which I mentioned Tubebuddy, and trying to really drill down on my keywords, my videos are popping up. And 42.2%, that seems pretty good. So I'll take it. And I'm glad that it's coming, that I can see that my work with Tubebuddy and the keywords is paying off. Next category for us to gain traffic is from our browse features, which is traffic from the home page, home screen, the subscription feed and other browsing features. So we're actually popping up on people's home pages, and that's almost 20% of our views. So that's encouraging as well. Next, we have our suggested videos. 16% are views we are getting from suggestions appearing alongside or after other videos, which is, again, very encouraging. Our next source of traffic is channel pages. That is about 10% of our traffic, at least it was in December. And there we have traffic from the YouTube channel page and other YouTube channel pages or topic channel pages. And that is about 10% of our views coming from traffic generated just from our channel page. So people actually going to the Amazing Abner page and watching videos from there. Then we have, which is an interesting category, 6.4% of our December views were from external sources. Traffic from websites and apps that embed your videos or link to your videos on YouTube. So these would be like all of my videos. I can't really link them from Instagram, but I do put a little thumbnail on Instagram, and then I ask people to use my link tree to get to YouTube. I do post my videos externally on Twitter and Facebook. And I also recently I thought, what the heck? I started a small account on Pinterest and LinkedIn to share my videos. So hopefully we'll see the external traffic growing as time goes on as well. Other is 6% as well. So without going too deep into the analytics, and you can go really deep here and look at all sorts of things, I think that just gives you a nice little rundown on my growth, the areas I'm succeeding in, the areas that I'm struggling in, and as I mentioned, hey, I will take any constructive criticism whatsoever, any tips. Hey, idiot, you didn't think of this. Why aren't you doing this? Well, maybe leave out the idiot part, but you know what I mean. I'll take any advice that I can get because I do want to make this successful. I mean, the goal is make money on the side through eBay, make money on the side from YouTube, make money on the side through other platforms. And I do this for fun. This is my hobby. I do it part-time, but I enjoy it. But even though it's part-time and it's a hobby and it's fun, I want to make money with it. I want to succeed. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching. If you made it this far in the video, why not like and subscribe? I would truly appreciate that. And as we end them all, treat others the way you want to be treated. We'll see you next month with our third edition here of the YouTube Growth Series. But in the meantime, if you're somebody that just happened to find my channel via the YouTube Growth videos, and you've even had an inkling to want to make a little extra money or sell on eBay or Mercari or any other platform, check out the rest of my videos. Hopefully some of them can be helpful, if not entertaining, because we try to do that as well. So thanks again. I'm rambling as I do most times. We'll see you next time.